We're going to keep you updated on this massive nor'easter that's moving closer to places like Philadelphia, New York, and the rest of New England. But first, something else strange is showing up at the White House besides snow today. The Secret Service says a 2-foot quadcopter, a drone, crashed on the grounds overnight. A White House spokesman says it does not appear to be any kind of threat at this point. But now an unidentified person is claiming responsibility for the drone. That's according to the Secret Service. We'll keep you posted on what comes up there. President Obama continues his historic 3-day trip to India today and pledges $4 billion in investments and loans.
Let's encourage young scientists at American universities to collaborate with partners in India to develop new technologies that will reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and protect our planet. Let's make it easier for Indians and Americans to work together across the board.
Well, Mr. Obama was also the President Modi's chief guest at the country's Republic Day parade in New Delhi. This is a big deal. He's the first American ever to be chosen for that honor as India and the U.S. continue to improve relations. Today's celebration marks the creation of India's constitution. And tomorrow, President Barack Obama will head to Saudi Arabia to pay his respects to the family of the late King Abdullah. This is the first meeting between the president and the newly appointed monarch, King Salman. Originally, Vice President Joe Biden had been scheduled to lead the delegation on the president's behalf, but the sudden change in itinerary has brought some criticisms as to whether the president is trying to make up for the lack of a high-profile representative at Paris's Unity March. When confronted on the subject, White House aides explained that they knew in advance the condolence call for King Abdullah would draw in global leaders. We'll see what happens there as well. Also, news today, the Supreme Court is getting ready to take on the death penalty. It's now agreed to review Oklahoma's lethal injection program. 3 death row inmates have called it cruel and unusual punishment. The Oklahoma process has been under scrutiny since last year's botched execution of convicted killer Clayton Lockett. And also a potential death penalty case here in Boston. The impending blizzard is delaying jury selection in the trial of Boston Marathon bombing suspect Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. The judge in the federal death penalty trial told the prosecution and defense that no jurors would be called for questioning tomorrow, and he said there's a chance that jury selection could be canceled on Wednesday as well. The Boston area could get more than 2 feet of snow. And there's a new effort to ban plastic shopping bags, and this time it's taking place in Rhode Island. A new bill would require large retail stores to stop using plastic bags by January of next year. The bill's sponsor says single-use plastic checkout bags pollute Narragansett Bay, the coastlines, as well as parks and roadside. California's statewide ban is set to take effect in July, but opponents are still trying to put a ban on that referendum. And the race is now on to save the life of the remaining Japanese hostage held by ISIS. Japanese officials say a video showing the death of Haruna Yukawa appears authentic, and negotiators are still trying to find a way to save Kenji Goto. We'll have another update coming up for you at the bottom of the hour. But let's get on with the show.